walk that I'm blessed. See the love of God in my flex, I'm so blessed. 20K just on my chain, say less. I text every day to get dressed, so blessed. Been through the storm and the rain, still blessed. Had a couple heartaches and pain, still blessed. Handle the pressure from fame, still blessed. Just God called my name, so blessed.
Yes, sir, I'm blessed, don't play boy, cause I got it mad. Tailor made just for this fit, I'm gon' cut the slack. I'm the man, good hearted shorty with me acting bad. Shout out to mans that done tightened up since they became a dad. Shout out to me.
Welcome back to another episode of the Cobain Report. I am Rocc Cobain. This is
T-Mill.
This is
Cezah.
And you know the vibes.
Rolling.
Today we have a very special, legendary episode. Legendary episode alert. All right, I'm gonna let T-Mill get into the intro because I don't want to waste any of this legend's time. Let's get to it.
Hailing from Detroit's West Side, we have here a concrete legend, MVP of All-Stars, and we're not talking the NBA either.
If you know, you know.
A Lodge Boy representative. You may have heard some of his classic projects, The Ghost of Raymond Peoples, Uncle Paulie, Friend of Ours, or Born in It. Ladies and gentlemen, we introduce to some because he is known by many. Put your hands together for the one and only Mack Nickels.
What's up, Lodge Boy Finance?
Thank you for having me, man.
Man,
sure,
welcome.
for sure.
We are so glad to have you here. I have been doing a lot of internet and just back researching and dude, like it made me a fan all over again. It took me back to 07, 08. You know what I'm saying? When I had my second son and I was riding around in the Ford Focus, thought I was the man, bang. The look to the side is crazy, but I was only early 20s, you know what I'm saying?
I've been in it a long time, man.
No, you have. So it just took me back, down that road. And I wanted to get you on the show, man. You are a legend. Like not local, you are just a legend. You know what I mean?
Bro.
So I want to hop right into it. T-Mail, go ahead.
Yeah, man. So like having, a legend grace, the Cobain Report. Want to start from the beginning, man. How did you actually, get into rap music?
Man, I had a brother. He passed. My brother Boo. He was rapping first, so they was doing like a project. Him and Al Prophet. I don't know if y'all know Al.
I do know that,
for
yeah.
sure.
So him and Al Prophet was doing a project, and they got me on a song, so that everybody down there gravitated towards me more than them. So
Nice.
I started doing a couple songs, and then that's how it worked out.
For sure.
That's crazy. Take me back to like 07 Lodge Boy days, man. Talk to me about that. Because I remember this. We talking right after, God bless the dead, but like right after we lost Wipeout, right after East Side Cheddar Boy movement, we was wide open looking for something new.
It was like we picked up like right after like Blade and all that, like Blade that passed, Wipeout, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So we picked up like around that time. So around that time it was really like us, Made West, who else I'd say? Us, Made West, Tone. Definitely Stretch Money too.
Stretch, definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Stretch was on the show not too long ago.
Yeah, Stretch too. He a goat too.
Yeah,
Fuck
he
with
is.
Stretch.
Yeah, he is. I seen you just did a record with Stretch not too long ago. Just dropped a video on the 4th, right? Yeah. How I feel to be like, bro, from that era, but you reaching all of the generations.
I'm blessed. I'm glad that the young guys still fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm
we
definitely
do.
blessed. I appreciate that though. Like just to still have a buzz and niggas be checking for my projects. I'm blessed.
And
bro.
they do. Every time you drop, they go crazy.
And I'm highly blessed for
It's
that.
crazy,
I
like,
appreciate it.
because like usually when you start getting older and you want to kind of, take a step back or you want to mature a little bit, people kind of be like, oh man, he going to that. But no. So that mean the bar's been living for you all this time.
They working. Every time I feel like I want to stop, I get a lot of DMs like, man, please don't stop. I need you, bro. You helped me get through a lot of shit. So yeah, I'm a supply as long as I can.
How was it recently, man? You hooked up with some young legends, Tone, Payray,
That's the one.
Payroll.
Yeah.
You got the No Emotions. Like, how was that working on that joint with them?
That was great. Like me and Pay real tight. Like, see, he from my area, my hood, so me and him real tight. And then like I'm cool with Tone too. But I did the song for my man, my engineer, White Mike.
Shout out to the real White Mike. Everybody done got a White Mike
so
engineer.
He doing a compilation, so that's the first song that was on it. Yeah.
Nice,
Bro,
nice.
his shit
It's a
gonna be
banger
hard.
too.
Yeah, hard.
I'm
A lot
talking-
of people fuck with White Mike.
If
too,
you think
like-
about how many artists White Mike has touched and had a part of their, if he just reach out to them for one favor.
Exactly,
just
and that's
one
what he gonna
favor.
do. So it ain't no telling who gonna be on this
No,
project.
it
'cause
really
he got
ain't
ties with
no,
everybody. You know what I'm
no
saying?
telling. Like I'm talking about, bro. So I've been doing music for a minute, like 02, like when we used to go to the disc. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
the disc.
old
Yeah,
school
yeah,
days.
yeah,
So
yeah. On the East,
these,
yeah.
So these names
Yeah.
are relevant because,
That
bro.
Tom Gilardi.
Yes. The little that was just the little chill spot. You know what I'm saying? If you had the 99 plus one, you know the 105 after tax. You know what I mean? You was in the game. So back then I had a rock band. You know what I mean? But I still would meet all these people in the studio from dealing with White Mike and all these different engineers that would just be at the disc chilling or whatever. You know?
Definitely.
Talk to me about how you and Woe hooked up for this Lodge Boyz, man. Take me back down memory lane a little bit.
Oh yeah, me and Woe, I got real tight with Woe through his brother. Me and his brother tight, Big Ben. Shout out Big Ben. So I was doing my thing already on some music. Once I told you I was fucking with Al Prophet and them. So I hung with them every day. So Woe was trying to rap. So my man Ben was like, man, my brother trying to rap. So y'all should do something together. So the first joint we did is Hard on a Bitch. We went to Helluva and did that. And then I was like, damn, dude really got some bars. Like, I could fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? And he was bringing a different edge. He was younger than me, so it worked out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and then y'all had that, Bags In?
The Bags In, yeah.
And it was one of them ones I heard, I think, Work, that had like that crazy 80 sample.
Yeah.
Bro,
Run DMC, yeah.
Y'all was ahead of the schedule with what they doing right now with using the samples. They weren't even doing it back then as much as they're doing it now.
I brought that song to Helluva, and he did the beat for me. Yeah, that's crazy.
Talk about that relationship with Helluva.
Oh, that's my guy. One of the best guys I ever met, man. He show hella love. Any kind of way he can help you, he gonna do it. Like, he a real good guy. And that's why I'm glad he getting his flowers right now.
Yeah, he deserve all that. Yeah, he do. May West Days, all that. Yeah, he deserve all that.
He make heat for everybody.
Bro.
He definitely deserve it.
I'm talking about, like, when you talk about them days now, we talking Stretch. We talking like he has had his hands on both sides of the town.
Definitely. Both sides. Sure. East and West.
Years.
Yeah, East and West.
Go ahead, T-Mill. I know you cooking.
No, definitely, man. I seen you said something interesting. And I always wonder, and I get the opportunity to ask you now. So with you being, the age you are now, right? I seen it was some years ago you was talking about how you did some time and it taught you a lot, right? And I was wondering, so now with you being older, do you feel that like you could have learned what you learned, you know what I mean, free, versus like you saying like how important it was that you felt like that time meant to you because you learned a lot?
Yeah, I feel like I could have learned it when I was free, but I don't know when I would have learned it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it might have came later down the line, but like being locked up put different perspective in your head. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of time to think clearly.
Back against the wall.
Yeah, so like you stripped of everything. You in there with niggas like niggas who fucked up, niggas who rich, anybody. You know what I'm saying? But y'all all the same people in there because y'all can only have the same amount of shit. So
don't matter.
Yeah, so I would have learned it, but probably not as fast as I did. You know what I'm saying? It humbled me a lot, though,
Right. Talk to me about being...
Because I could have been there for something else, really.
Right, right.
Talk to me about being one of the ones on top, and then this happens to you.
It killed me. Because I was on the verge of getting a deal.
I was there. I'm 40. I know I try to keep my grades pulled, but I'm 40. I was there.
Yeah, so I was on the verge of getting a deal, and then that shit happened. But everything happened for a reason. Shit, it might have saved my life. You never know. You know.
So with you saying that, do you think that like if you, I don't know if you did or not, if you had like the material to work while you was in, do you think that the deal probably would have been possible still if you went?
Yeah, but I didn't know what I knew then because I really didn't take music as serious as I should because I would have had more material, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but
for sure.
At that point in time, I was just going to record and then just putting shit out. Like, I never had a lot of music sitting, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
And now I do, though, but like I record all the time and just have music. I know anything can happen, so you got to have some music.
Right.
So
for like pop shit.
Right. No, for sure, Have them bitches coming with even if anything happen. So for our younger viewers who may not have been around back then, you comfortable with talking about the incident that landed you where you had to do some thinking?
Yeah, man, it ain't nothing. I ended up having a little issue with somebody and some guns was involved and shit, and I had to do some time for a gun and an assault charge, you know what I'm saying? So
I heard God worked that out in your favor though. For some weird way, I watched something and I heard it went the way that they didn't think it was gonna go though.
Yeah, it did.
I heard you got a whole lot lighter case.
Hell yeah! Like,
talk to me about that.
Like my bond was $1 million and all kind of shit. So niggas thought I was fucked, but I ended up coming out on top. I ended up getting like a 1 in 10. I got a 2 flat for the gun and then a 1 in 10. But niggas just knew I was about to be booked. But thank God it worked out in my favor. Thank God.
You out here right now, still out here doing your thing.
Yeah, it was a sit you down lesson. Like, go sit your ass down figure shit out, you know.
Yeah. But I mean, think about this too. You often talk about how, you know, you didn't have to struggle as hard growing up as a kid as other people did, right?
Right.
So do you think that growing up without, I mean, we all hungry being Detroit niggas. I forgot I can cuss on my own show. But you know, we all get that hunger, right? But being that you grew up and you didn't have to like go hand to mouth, do you think that's the lesson that sometimes God or whatever has to humble us?
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Because we be like, oh, I've been moving my whole life, baby. You don't know who I am.
And then that's what it is. Like I said, I could have went to prison for some other shit, really. So it was really like a get out the way thing, and it was cool because a lot of shit had happened. My friends got in trouble, got indicted, all kind of shit. So I ducked a lot of shit. Thank
Because
God,
you was away.
know what I'm saying? Yeah. But
So when you first got out, and because when I first got out, right, I did something stupid and went to jail too. He had similar charges, exact same similar charges, right? But I ended up doing a lot less time, whatever, right? But when I got out and I was in the studio for the first time, I was like, damn, I hope I still got it, cause I don't know.
Too.
Did you have that feeling?
Hell yeah.
How did you overcome it? Or talk to me about that feeling.
I didn't even want to drop because like when I was locked up, I wrote a lot of music.
Yeah.
But when I got home, I never
ain't
used
dropped
none of
shit,
it.
me
Like,
either.
cause I was like, I ain't even in that space no more. I'm like,
I ain't talking about that.
That shit there was angry
Yeah,
music.
yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So
And then when you get free, you just be like, I'm free now. So like, I don't even want to talk about
I
that.
wanted to just talk about what I was living right then, like just being in the moment. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't use none of that shit, man. None of it.
How long did it take you feel like to shake back once you not musically, let's talk about financially. We men, you know what I'm saying? Like, because where you were and when you, I mean, every time you go, it's a loss, right?
Yeah.
It's a loss of time because when you out, you make stuff shake every day. You know
it's fucked up though, because I got home and instantly got the grooving and got violated and had to go back and do 6 months.
Damn.
Yeah,
like I wasn't going back.
Like they end up fucking running in my crib and finding some weed and some cash, and I violated.
Damn.
Go back and shit, and get on tether and shit. Yeah.
So that time you learned the lesson.
I was like, damn, I can't move like that.
No.
Man,
But the heat didn't even come from me. It came from one of my men. Like I said,
That's how
my
it always
niggas was
go.
in trouble. So they was on my man ass, but he come to see me every day because I'm on house arrest. So every day we chilling at my house just talking shit. So they like, oh, dude must be into something too. It just so happened they got me on some bullshit.
Dang.
Yeah.
Man, look, what you mentioning, you know, weed, right? I know, like from back in the day to now. How did that made you feel, man? Like seeing like all of these dispensaries pop up.
Crazy.
Crazy,
It's
bro.
crazy. See, I come from an area where you had the weed was coming from Arizona, like so it was rigs involved. Man, get a load in.
AZ.
I remember
Everybody's
that.
growing weed.
The $500 Texas bowls.
all
in your
the
backyard.
little bricks.
Yeah.
Back when you used to pop them joints over and they would break you like
All
these
them
are
seeds,
Reggie's.
little brittle ass weed. Yeah, I come from that area.
900 C's in the middle. Gotcha, nigga.
Did you ever think that like with all of the people that might be in now for those, you know what I mean, weed offenses and stuff, did you ever think that it would get to a place like this today?
No, not at all. But I'm glad it did because it cleared a lot of people cases. Now, like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people had charges. That shit gone now since they legalized it. You know,
Right.
But it fucked the money up on the street on the weed.
Yes.
too, you know what I'm saying?
Ain't-
Right.
Yes, bro.
Like-
And the only people that's really still going there is the people that can't get into the dispensaries because they. So you got
Disclaimer.
don't do
My
it.
weed man is still alive.
No, so yes, we do understand that. But again, if you between those ages where you can't legally get weed, just wait. Disclaimer for this show. But I know people gonna do what they want to do. But I just don't want us to be like sounding like we pushing weed to the 17 to 21 generation. But that's who's still going to the people, bro.
What, 17 to 21?
Well,
You
whenever
can
they
be
start
18
smoking.
to smoke?
You could be 21 in the state of Michigan. You live in California. This is not the same place.
Wait, what?
Michigan is 21. Where you live is not.
Well, listen, don't go to the dispensary, guys. Hey, go back to the store.
Right.
Life be lifing.
Right.
Shit.
Right, but
Might be
have you
better.
ever thought about maybe being, because I see like when people usually get out and they do reform to help people. Do you speak on things like that now? Because I mean, it is kind of weird that you went to jail for something that's legal now.
True.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I speak on like if I'm invited to like something to speak on it, I will. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, like I try to really school niggas through the music though. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Free
ain't no
game.
nigga who just always brag, and I really try to give a nigga a lesson through the music. Like I'm gonna keep it 100 every time. You know. So I changed my whole style just to do that shit. Like,
Yeah.
I gotta teach a nigga, you know.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? What they say, with much that comes, much more is required. And you've been around, bro. It's the reason why we still listening to your music 20 years later, almost, bro.
Man, I had a good run.
No, for sure.
I don't know. I won't say it's your top lesson that you taught in the music, but one of your lessons, right? It kind of go into one of the topics about teaching the guys to match their belt with their shoes, right?
You
gotta do it, right?
Yeah,
so
That's old school.
that was old
That's
Foster
like-
shit.
yeah. So like
The brown belt with the brown joints like the polo.
Kill that.
right. So like now, like I said, tie into with the topic. I don't know if you got the chance to see, man. You're a busy guy. The controversy with Angela Simmons, right? She
the gun
used,
person.
yeah.
She was tacky for that anyway.
that's how you feel about it, okay?
Man, I feel like it's a tech.
So that was a bad accessory.
Definitely, like especially being with her dude, them going through. His brother just got killed. They got shit going on. You come to the goddamn awards with a gun purse, like,
Bro.
and you ain't even built like that.
No,
like,
you ain't.
You come from Reverend Run.
Dad's Reverend.
Right.
Like,
Why
but it's
are
always
you-
the preacher daughters who do bullshit.
Yeah,
I
You
just
know
been telling these
You
niggas.
know that. You know that.
Hey, on the last episode, we had a preacher's daughter on here. We
Yeah,
said the
I'm
same
telling you,
thing.
they always doing the
They be the
bullshit.
ones, bro.
And see, now I don't know, but I was under the impression maybe this like some kind of marketing or advertising they was doing something for it. You know what I
Right.
mean? Because like I didn't know or think that it would get as much attention as it
did,
did, but
though.
it did.
Yeah,
It definitely did.
I mean,
gotta be
because at the
conscious.
end of the day, it wasn't really shit, but it just wasn't a good idea.
ain't a good look.
Got you.
Like you said, with everything CMG going through as a whole, like you gotta be
Dude
cognizant.
just lost his brother to gun violence, and you come to the awards with a gun purse, like you should be chilling.
And
Yeah,
then
she
when
lost her.
He should have told her no.
He should have checked her.
But
though.
she lost
That's what I'm saying.
Her dad lost
son.
her dad lost his people to gun
yeah,
violence.
yeah,
But, but I
Guns.
believe she lost her son's, father to the same
her
thing.
son,
Yeah,
father too.
yeah.
Y'all the same way. Her
Angela
son,
Simmons?
yeah.
She got a son?
Yeah,
She has a son.
he
Yeah,
was
she
getting
got a
money
son.
in Atlanta in some kind of way.
Yeah.
What about being old as shit? I didn't know she had no damn
Definitely,
baby.
she got a son for sure.
He
been
middle
under a
school
rock.
now, her
Crazy.
son,
But
yeah.
did y'all, speaking of this, and I know I know T-Mill, I'm gonna let you take control back of your show. But listen, bro, did y'all see when he was sitting next to her and Glorilla? That gave me Biggie, Faith, and Lil Kim vibes.
Facts.
Like for him to be in the middle and both of them
Fact.
just sitting there like, and I'm like, that shit feel like nostalgia.
It was, wasn't it?
What? That was retro. That was as hell, bro. But go ahead. I'm gonna let you go back to the show.
So since we already
the
there,
real
right,
journalist.
man, like throughout these years, because there's been another thing that's been kind of like trending and a lot about how unprofessional the BT Awards was, right? So with you being an artist, man, like, and you seeing these award shows over the years and everything, like, what do you think about like today's BET Awards?
I hate it.
Got
you know
you.
why? I'm gonna be honest. It's like I don't feel like the BET they shouldn't even have awards because for one, it's not even they not showing videos no more. They got like a BET Jams. Don't get me wrong, but like the real BET, that
like
shit is
it
over. Like. I used to watch The Basement and shit like
106
that.
and Park.
106 and
Yeah.
Park.
Yeah.
That's when it was real BET.
Yeah.
Now, if you gonna have the awards, you should just go back to the old formula, get somebody and bring the shit back. Why would you? You know?
Them selling that shit to Viacom, I feel like whitewashed it.
Yeah, it did.
When they
It
sold
did.
it to them,
Exactly.
like when
that's
Bob
exactly
had it-
what it is. It's whitewash now.
Man,
Like,
when Bob had it, it was still so he
Yeah.
understood that us as a culture needed these certain events and things.
Yeah.
And when they sold it, it was just like, oh, feed them whatever, they'll eat
yeah,
it.
and it's fucked up because all y'all preach about is the culture, and this shit whitewash.
Yeah, it
you know what I'm
is.
saying? So it's not
Even the
the
Tyler
culture.
Perry shows and shit that's on
Yeah,
there, it
all
all
that
got that
shit,
little
man,
whitewash
yeah,
look. It
all
don't
that
it don't
shit.
got no soul to it no more
Yeah.
like it used to.
It ain't gritty at all.
No, it don't.
Yeah.
It don't. Talk to me about, because we all going down right here, right up and through this artistry thing. What you think about Detroit's wave right now?
Love
being
it.
that you came from the area you
I love
came
it.
from.
It took a while, but it's here now.
Yeah.
And because people always stole Detroit swag, but never gave us the props. You know what I'm saying? So,
But they
now,
love us,
They
cuz.
love us.
They do.
And now we getting our just due. They seeing where the shit come from.
Yeah.
Like everybody keep having this debate about Cardis and all this shit.
Us.
They know where that shit come
Yeah,
from.
it's us.
We the city that we've been the
Yeah.
fly city
Yeah.
forever. You know what I'm saying?
Milwaukee.
Gators, meets,
Gator
all
boots.
that.
That's
Yeah,
what- hey,
like,
that's
we
what Biggie
started this
said,
shit,
right?
bro? Like,
All right.
So I'm glad we getting our just due. There's a lot of good artists here.
It
though.
is.
Yeah.
Who your favorite new artist? The young boys. I don't want to put you on a spot like that.
Nah,
Okay,
nah,
so
nah.
what I say is give me top three. Because it's tough
My
right
top
now.
three right
you
now.
a legend.
I'm gonna say who I'm fucking with. I'm fucking with Ray for sure. Babyface.
Yes. Drum roll.
Baby.
Yeah, I'm fucking with him. I'm fucking with Skilla.
Yes.
I like Skilla, and I fuck with Pay.
Hey, okay.
I can't leave Peasy out too.
Yeah,
You got songs with all of them.
Yeah, you do.
I rock with Peasy too.
Yeah.
He
No,
dope,
you,
too.
bro. That's crazy that you just mentioned Skilla, right? Because I feel like Skilla right now is like what Sada was a few years ago.
Skilla the new LL Cool J.
He's so-
you know how the
I like
women
him.
love him too.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yes.
The nigga can rap and the
Yeah.
women love him.
Yes,
So
bro.
he the new LL Cool J.
That's a
honestly.
dope
He even had
one.
white boys shout him out. I get love in Detroit like Skilla Baby.
They got
like,
him some props
what?
in Detroit. You know what I'm saying?
No, for sure, bro. I think when we had Stretch on, we was talking about how a lot of times now, you know, the younger generation gets all the clout, and sometimes legends get overlooked a little bit. What do you think about that?
Yeah, they do for sure. And I feel like I'm from the era that niggas damn near forgot because I feel like it went from Blade. They feel like it went from Blade to Doughboys and Team Eastside. You left out a whole era because if you really think about it, not to be like that, the shit that I was rapping is the shit that the Doughboys and the Team Eastside started talking about. I was really the first nigga to bring fashion and food and restaurants and flex and shit to the forefront to make it visual. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas always talked about getting money, but I'm going to tell you, like, I'm going to go get a tomahawk at Roof Chris. I'm going to get garlic butter on it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I go into detail and shit.
Because you really live that shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, that's what I'm saying.
It's a difference, though. You really living it, though,
but I'm
bro.
glad that niggas still fuck with me. I do still got a core fan base, though, so I'm thankful for that, for sure.
So, one thing I noticed, too, though, is that, bro, it's something about you where you got that West Side nigga energy, but East Side niggas love you, bro.
I love the East Side too.
Like,
though. I ain't gonna lie.
you got both towns, both sides. Well, they are two towns in one city. It is. You got both sides of the city, though.
It's crazy because the first time I met any of the East Side niggas, it was Vez and Webb, and I went over there. They had to give me. They got me on a song, so I went over there by myself and just did the song. So. Them niggas love me for that. They like, man, nigga, the West Side niggas don't be just coming over here by themselves chilling. Nigga, I sat over in a loose spot with them niggas recording. They said, no, we was locked in. Like, I fuck with them guys, though. They show me a lot of love, though.
But I
Get
think
them boys on this motherfucker.
Oh God, I think as a person who's a fan of the music, and I'm from the East Side, like it's never been a divide for you.
No,
you
I
had
haven't.
Us listening, you had them listening. Like
And it's very few niggas who can do that because the East Side rock with the East Side and the West rock with the West. You know how that be. But I'm a nigga who can be on both sides. Thank God. Like them, I fuck with the East Side heavy and the West.
And I'm about to put you on the spot again before you take your show back over, cause this nigga, whatever. Anyway, top 3 features. I'm gonna give you 5. I'll give you 5.
Top 3 features I got or did.
Done that you've worked with. Okay, I'll give you both. So you can do the first 3 if you want to do the first 3. So the ones that you were a part of that people asked you to be on.
Let me see. I'm gonna go with top 3 features. Vez, definitely Peasy, and Ray for sure. And then my top 3 features I'm gonna say is Pay. I'm gonna say it's Pay. My man who locked up, my man Stunt, my man ATR, he locked up. He cold too. And then I'm gonna probably say my man Ron. They're my top 3 for me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because it's love there. You know, I fuck with these guys. You know what I'm saying?
Your favorite industry person that you work with?
Favorite industry person
Outside
I
of
work with?
Detroit.
Outside of Detroit, Jeezy.
Jeezy?
Nice, that's a good one.
Talk to me about that one.
You know, I did a show with them guys before. Like, I was on a concert run with them for a couple dates before I went to jail and shit. So he a real nigga. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He damn near a Detroit nigga.
Yeah, he is.
He is a Detroit nigga.
I'm actually a Caesar question. Did he have your writer together? It's like, no. I just learned what that was not too long.
A writer? Yeah. I had a writer too.
He made sure your tomahawk and garlic butter was in the game.
I think I was getting chicken wings then.
Back then.
Shit, you hear me? Whatever it is, make sure it's there.
Yeah.
No, he has taught me a lot about how to treat guests and entertainers because, you know, it's a certain thing that come along with that and prestige and vibe, you know, and it's the energy. So, yeah, I'm learning that. I'm learning about that rider thing, you know what I mean? And people like you definitely coming through, getting what they get. Go ahead, T-Mail. Go ahead.
Yeah, man. Like, so what you talking about, you know, speaking about the fashion and everything in the music, man, I don't know if you are hip to, you know, LVMH, they made the news recently. That's Louis Vuitton, Moet, you know, Hennessy.
The fashion house, the whole thing.
Right.
Yeah.
So one of their, you know,
He already
branches
knew what it
of
was.
the fashion, right, they just caught some controversy, and that's Dior. They found out that they like making bags for $57.
Sweatshopping.
Right. So, you know, as an entrepreneur, man, a salesman, like, what do you think about like the upcharge with that? $5,700 to $2,700.
It's crazy, but you'd be surprised how many fashion houses probably doing the same thing. They just got caught.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Because, I mean, the material is cool. Don't get me wrong, but like that's damn near what $1,000 markup.
It
like
is.
That's crazy.
It
1,000%
is.
markup. That's ridiculous, bro.
Because I think one of the first, and it's not like a like high end fashion, but Nike was one of the first to get blew out back in the day.
With the sweatshop shit too. Yeah.
So as an entrepreneur though,
As
somebody
an
who got that
entrepreneur,
work,
it's great.
It's somebody who got that work
Right. They
that
mad,
sells
they just
CDs.
mad that they found out these
That's
shits
it.
only cost $50 and they charging $3,200.
Let's take this to the music
saying?
side. Nip did the same thing with the $100 CDs.
Mixtape,
Yep.
the $100 mixtape.
So can't nobody put a value on your product.
Okay, and you
Nah.
see, they said Jay bought 100 of them when
Yep.
he did it.
You know what I'm saying? So that's just like, you know what I mean? I'm sure you done had some thoughts like, let me put together a shirt, a hat, and a package deal so I can get a CD off or something. You know what I mean?
My
Like,
girl always tell me you got to work smarter, not harder.
bro,
That's it.
you know what I
That's
mean?
it.
I think personally, like, yes, they are price gouging when you go from $57 to $2,700.
That's crazy. That's crazy, but
But
hey,
who can put a like once it's in my hand, bro?
Because you just paying for the name. And
Period.
Hey,
it's
this
to say
was
what
so
your name
fucking
worth.
crazy.
That's it.
I'm
That's it.
listening
Your
to
name
him
is
talk.
everything.
It's
This is
everything.
what they really expand on. You hear how he's talking about it? Like, you will be out there looking. They sell you that part of it. Like, they don't even care about the money. Once they get that $1,900, they like, so you just gonna walk with your friends? I know your ex-girlfriend gonna be there. I know you, and she gonna be with her nigga. So you don't want to buy that? You like, hell yeah, I'm about to put that on.
Go
Nigga,
put
I'm
that
about to
shit
go
on.
crazy. $2,700.
Yeah.
That's the thing, bro, and that's what we be fucking up at. Like, we allow ourselves to get mind fucked.
No, and you being an artist, what's the craziest thing that you done spent on some clothes that you be like, what the fuck did I
Man,
do
you
that
know what's
for?
fucked up? Because I
For
done
a
spent
war
a
show
lot
or
of
something.
money on clothes.
Real shit.
So I done bought jackets that's $4,000, and now it's fucked up because if you on the internet and that motherfucker, you can't even
can't
wear
wear
it.
it
Can't wear it again.
So
What?
now you got a one-time outfit.
Bro,
you know what
and you
I'm
better
saying?
not
Every
Like,
week
wear
we
your
go
house.
through this on this show. We
Yeah,
go
like,
through this same
I
shit where he be like,
bet.
bro, I
know
can't
you
even
do.
wear the
Like,
same fit.
You done wore some shit in the video. You spent the background. You can't even wear the shit no more. Like,
They
wow.
fuck the game up the
fuck the
internet.
game up.
No, so when you went in, was the internet as prevalent as it is
Fuck
now?
no. Because if the internet was prevalent as it is now, I definitely would have had a deal from prison. Just like how niggas in prison and done deals. Like,
Yep.
so it would have been the same way for sure.
When you came home, how was it trying to adjust to that internet music?
It was
now?
crazy because I was really trying to dodge it, but you can't do music without fucking
Yeah.
with the internet.
Gotta do it,
Like, I really tried to dodge that shit, and I try to not be on there now like that, but I do little shit. You know what I'm saying?
The reason I know you don't fuck with your phone and stuff like that as an artist, and like you really OG. Everybody who's been to this platform, first motherfucking thing they do is pull their shit up and go live. Even shout out to my nigga Doughboy Clay was here not too long
And
ago.
I'm supposed to be doing that kind
But-
of shit.
but-
you
but
feel me?
it's-
But it
you-
don't even be on my mind.
Cause
like
you from
that.
a different era.
Yeah,
And
shout
I'm from
out
an era
Doughboy
where
Clay.
you dodge
Shout out
the
to
camera.
Doughboy Clay for
Yeah,
sure.
Because he on the
Clay,
song too.
Yeah,
Tom
he on the
Tom,
song
yeah.
too.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
our home.
Yeah.
And the crazy part is we all bonded really well here, and now that's the homie. Cause
Yeah.
like
Clay
I ain't know he's a
good guy,
church boy
too.
like me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And he with the shits. He's with the shit.
And giggles,
Yeah.
and will beat your ass
he
up.
with all that.
He will beat, and no guns needed.
Yeah. No,
he
he's a
will
scrapper.
beat. He will beat you up. I told him
Everybody
he was-
in church came from outside, nigga.
I'm like, bro, why do you be beating
Shout out
up
to
people
Clay.
like
Yachty
that?
boy Clay. That's my
Yeah,
guy.
for sure. Clay Turntings.
And along with, you know, the LVMA story, right? I seen you posted about like whether you should come up with your own merch, right? I'm gonna say yes. You know what I mean? I think you've been doing it long enough, and you definitely like, you know, can come up with like some dope merch, right? So with like again the LVMA took up, right? And you know, you've been to concerts and stuff like that. The upcharge that they charge for their stuff.
Yeah.
So like, what do you have in mind, man? And like, you don't gotta say prices, but like, any direction you trying to go specifically with your merch?
I'm gonna go for the merch first. I'm gonna just do like tees, long sleeve tees, hoodies, and shit like that 1st just to get a feel for it. Then I might go like varsity jackets and shit. But I'm gonna just do it for my label, like premium. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So, yeah, I might have some shit like, say for instance, like how I got the Uncle Paulie album. I might touch on that, like have like some restaurant type shit or some shit. Like I got some ideas, so I'm about to put it in motion. That's why I asked, and people been asking for merch, so I was like,
and I see you got the the plug low key as far as like with District 81. Are you going?
I'm definitely gonna fuck with Octane
for sure.
and I'm District 81 for
sure.
sure.
For sure. So that
or either plugged. I fuck with plug.
Oh yeah, definitely.
My guys too. Yeah. So it's one of the two. Yeah,
for sure.
Talk to me about your record label.
Yeah, Premium Entertainment, man. I've been trying to find me some artists, but it's hard to find somebody who really want to work. You know what I'm saying?
It's like, look no further. I don't rap. It's like, no.
I got some artists for you.
Niggas say I don't rap. It's like,
and
no.
then because like if I can get into the ghostwriting side of it, I would just probably do features and then just write for somebody.
Step over here, cuz.
You know what I'm saying? I want to write. You know what I'm saying?
And when you say work, because I do hear that a lot, with interviews with managers and execs and stuff, they always say like as far as like the work that's not being put in, man, let the people know, those young artists that's inspiring to do what you're doing. What exactly work are you talking about?
Man, you gotta work. You gotta hustle. You gotta constantly be in the studio. You gotta constantly promote your brand. You got to constantly be on top of your shit. See, a nigga make a song and just want to play it in the neighborhood. Nah, you gotta really go do these interviews. You gotta go show up to these radio stations, all that kind of shit. If you really want to get it cracking, you gotta have a relationship with these DJs too. You know what I'm saying?
And you gotta have a follow up.
Yeah.
You gotta have a follow up. That's the ultimate. Because if you can have a banging ass song,
you gotta come back.
And
with
guess what? If you don't come back with something way more fire, your shit is over.
So for me personally, I personally feel like as a person who went through and watched all this stuff, like you just said, you gotta have a relationship with the DJs, right?
You got to.
Nowadays, you gotta have a relationship with these content creators.
You got to.
They are more. I'm not gonna say more important than the DJs.
They are. Well, they about even, but the content creators is everything.
Nowadays, where the DJ would be the person that you'd be like, okay, this is who's gonna push. Now those content creators are the ones you want to get in locked in with these podcasts and these different things. The question I was gonna ask you before my intelligent partner cuts me off is, since you an OG, you've been around a long time, you done watched a lot. What do you think about what happened between Peasy and Stretch Money?
To be honest, that shit was kind of fucked up, really. Like, I just feel like it was miscommunication. It could have been handled better, you know what I'm saying? Because for one, none of that shit should have never been on the internet.
That's the first part.
You know what I'm saying? And there's better ways to do shit. Like, even if you felt like you want a dude to pay you, you ain't have to do all that. Just talk to that man. They all both grown men. You know what I'm saying? Just call that man. Like, the phone solve everything, man. Like, everything ain't for the internet. Like, just like when motherfucking niggas or bitches break up with their girl, you jump on the internet and bash your girl and all that shit. Nobody should know what's going on with your relationship because 2 days later, y'all go back together, you gonna be looking stupid as fuck. You know what I'm saying? And everybody know. Like, it ain't everybody business because when it's going good, nobody in y'all shit. So,
And what made me ask is because you said, like, you know what I'm saying, find some younger artists to sign to your label that you can help whatever. So in my brain, it was like, Stretch don't really need help. Like, you know what I'm saying? He just wanted to put on the east side, I felt like, in my point. But then you had the other people from the outside that started
that's what it is. Other people fed that situation.
They did.
You know what I'm saying? It wasn't even so much as Peasy and Stretch. It was outside motherfuckers involved in it. And they shouldn't even been involved.
No, I think they was trying to get clout in some aspects, you know what I mean? And I've talked to the person I'm talking about, Dogface. I done talked to him since then, you know what I'm saying, and talked about the situation. And he like, I'm a talk about what's to talk about in the city. Like, he don't care. Like, you know what I'm saying? He gonna talk about what's to talk about. And I feel like as an OG, sometimes you have to do like what you're doing. And you get in the middle and you mediate more than you egg on or put on the fire. If you know these two local legends that are, like, Peasy's going to end up being a Detroit legend.
He is.
Like,
definitely.
Like, I mean,
because the way he's moving, he's definitely gonna be a legend.
Like I say, Phil is gonna be Philip. He's going to be a legend. Both of these are legends. So you should have handled it like, if they both came to you to talk to you about this, they trust you to handle legendary type shit.
But you know how it be when emotions get involved. Sometimes people just speak before they actually think about the situation. And that's how it was probably, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I'm glad they got it together, you know what I'm saying?
You ever had anybody that you had to kind of like, remind that you was a legend around here?
No, not really, because honestly, I don't really even too much fuck with a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's certain niggas I fuck with and I do music with, but other than that, I don't really be fucking with niggas like that. You know what I'm saying? I stick to my circle of niggas. You know.
Yeah. What we looking for new coming from you, legend? What you got going? I know you on features like Helly right now.
Yeah, I've been
what
doing
you got
a lot
coming?
of shit. me and G-Rock got hella projects together. So we got 3 Ton Talks. We got another one coming. Then I got one with one of my producers, that Loyalty Over Royalty. Then I'm about to drop again. I'm probably gonna do a premium denim too.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
But I just gotta have the right beats. You know what I'm saying? It's hard searching for beats. Beats come like niggas got beats.
Yeah.
But the right beat just give you the song. Like
Yeah.
I know the beat. If I know the beat right, I can write the song without having to think about it. You know what I'm saying? So
You like to tell stories.
Yeah.
It's got to be a beat that unfold where you could talk about the garlic butter, baby.
yeah,
You
because
feel
the beat is that's gonna judge me. Like if I can listen to a bunch of beats and then I'll be like, damn. But then a good one come out, I instantly be like, right. You know what I'm saying? So
You know
it
it's that
depends
shit.
on the beat.
Yeah. T-Mail, go ahead.
Man, so you just mentioned too, as far as just like writing, right? So that's like, one of the methods. But it seemed like a lot of people, right? They, champion not writing or punching in or just going in off the top,
Yeah,
right?
they do. Yeah.
But which one do you prefer? You know what I'm saying, between the two?
I prefer to write personally because I can go in there and punch. Like it's really kind of simple because you're just saying what you're thinking right then. But I like to go more in depth, and so I'm gonna write. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna write some shit where you're gonna be like, damn, it could mean this or it could mean that. It's a triple entendre. We'll say, you know what I'm saying? Like you ain't gonna get that out of punching. You just gonna get your momentum right then. So I like to sit and write. You know?
No, because it reminded me when you just said that like a Nas, and it's like you need to do like a Hit Boy because those last 3 projects he just bam bam
Fire
bam.
too,
and it was like that producer was able to bring that out of him.
No, I as an artist, right? I think when I look for beats, right, I look for that shit just like you, bro. I want to be able to talk about my story and tell what I want to tell, you know what I'm saying, and make that shit an actual hit. So I don't know. I know I'm not gonna take up too much of the Legends' time.
But I'm saying, so how we gonna work this shit out with the artists? Cause
where can they apply to be a part?
Yeah.
Work this out. You know what I'm saying?
Where can they apply to be on? No, I know you probably, bro.
Nah, hey, but listen, let me say this first. While I'm out here, like, where they can apply. If you ain't on that shit, if you really not on it, if you know that you're not gonna be consistent, don't call nobody. Don't call nobody. Not even just him.
Don't waste your time.
Yeah, don't waste your own time.
wasting your own
And
time.
especially not anyone else's. Because we do invest a lot of time. It can be our time, our money, whatever.
'Cause I ain't got no problem
Yeah,
investing.
but
As
please
long as I know
come
you
with
wanna
your
work,
shit
you know what I'm
together.
saying?
Yeah. So yeah, definitely. Make sure y'all holla at Big Homie. Because he got the shit for you if you ready for it.
Go ahead.
For sure. And see, one of the things, right, as far as like with the music, okay, so another, transition as far as like old and new school, right? You got, your projects and however, you come up with those right today. How do you feel about like this new age music compared to, like the different, storytelling that you did come up on?
Now, a lot of the music, it's cool because a lot of this music now is like hype music, like party music, you know what I'm saying? So
They want to dance.
They want to dance like a lot of the shit lacks substance, you know what I'm
It
saying?
does.
But it be good. It's good music. Like, it's certain artists I go to if I want to hear certain shit. If I want to hear like some substance or hear some real like rap to me, I might listen to like some Common type shit or you know what I'm saying, some J. Cole like. But then like if I just want to be on some bullshit, I might be on Boss Man D-Lo.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
right,
saying?
right,
Like,
right.
some
Jeezy.
you feel me? Like,
Old school
so,
Jeezy.
Yeah, like.
So
And what I was
Go ahead.
real quick, because what I was gonna ask was like, again, from the old school with the beefs that you had to witness, right? Whether it was Biggie and Tupac, the Street Lords and all of that, right? Like with the beef going on today, you know what I mean? Whether it's like Rick Ross, you see what just happened with him,
Yeah.
putting himself in Drake and Kendrick, who, what do you feel about like the beef today? Is it expensive or is it costly? Meaning like,
It's both.
got you.
It's both. It's costly and expensive. Like you can pay. You can pay with your life. A lot of these because a lot of these people, it might not even be me per se to do something to you. It might be some nigga that I'm cool with, or a fan will do something.
Yeah,
to
they
you. Now,
will.
People
dog.
crazy nowadays.
These fans,
man. There's
bro.
hella guns on the streets and. Rick Ross shouldn't have never made himself that accessible to them people anyway.
Not
And you
at
know
all.
you was going to Canada and you know what you had going on.
But he
You
been
was a
move-
fool.
And you decided to play this song
And
in
why would
front
you
of
do
these
that?
people.
And they stumped your DJ out for doing that.
Yeah,
dumbass
that's crazy.
Shit. You
Yes.
feel me? Like,
And then, but see, he been moving so old school. Like nobody really got pressure for Ross.
No.
So he been moving probably at half. You know, like how he normally would move if he was in the middle of being in his limelight. Probably moving. You know, 1 or 2 little small security guards. Who pressing Rick?
Cause we out here offer
Nobody pressing
like
him. He
I
eating
love Rick
lemon
Ross as
pepper.
an artist, but he do a lot of corny shit.
He do, but that's why you
know
don't
what
press
I'm
him, because
saying?
you know he a
Yeah,
lame.
yeah.
Oh, he like, come on, bro, we ain't pressing you, bro. You a lame nigga for real,
And
bro.
that's why I like I don't be fucking with a lot of people. Like a lot of people make good music, but I be feeling like they persona is like corny to me.
Yeah.
Like,
Gimmicky, like
real shit. Like
yeah.
so, I'm not really in the type of nigga to build relationships with niggas because they got a buzz.
Nah.
If I fuck with you, I fuck with you
Yeah.
genuinely. You know what I'm saying? Like me and G-Rock, we fuck with each other for years. Like high school, all this shit. Like this really my man. So I'm comfortable with doing music with you. But if I'm going to do some music with an artist, I'm gonna just go knock out my song and get
I'm
the
out.
fuck on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I ain't even trying to really even get to know y'all. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what y'all got going on, and we ain't on the same page. I'm pretty sure. Like niggas is really making money off music. While
Yeah.
here it is. I'm still in the streets down there. You know what I'm saying?
And
Like
business is business.
business
You come-
is business.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
and you stick to that code. So look, my last question,
And I
then
got a sidebar when you finish.
All right. So because the last thing I'm gonna hit you with is some shit you said that's funny as shit, and I've been laughing at the whole time waiting for this interview. I'm gonna go there first. My boy said on the interview, "I'm a lover. I like being a little spoon."
Yeah, I like
Bro,
being a little spoon.
Where the hell did that come from? 'Cause when I heard that, I'm
But I
like,
take
did
it,
this
listen,
nigga just say like being a little spoon?
Hey, look, I take it in at night. I had one of them stressful nights. I've been hustling. I say, baby, hold me.
Baby, dog, I've been waiting on that one since the first interview. I'm like, this man said, I made a little spoon for my woman and just did this for her. And the last thing
Hey,
I
you
got for
silly
you,
for
bro,
remembering that.
the last thing I got for you is, how did you feel about being left off the top 25 rappers of Detroit list from Culture Vultures?
Man, that's really crazy because you know what's fucked up about it? I ain't really think too much into it, but how the fuck y'all gonna have a list without me on it? And I'm on every nigga from the city who doing anything, I'm on their project.
And every generation.
Every
fuck with you
real
yes.
shit, like these young niggas who really, I got songs with Skilla, I got songs with Pay, I got songs with GT, I got songs with every nigga who doing something. How the fuck y'all leave me off?
That's
and there's
crazy.
niggas that I've never even heard
Bro.
of on this motherfucker.
Bro, or that don't deserve because all they got is one hit wonders.
Yeah, but
It's
you know how
crazy
that
work.
be. They
Yeah,
say
definitely.
they say the best always lasts. Like look at how No Limit was, and then Cash Money took over. You know what I'm saying? Like once you catch on, niggas always say it like, man, I wasn't hip, but now that I'm on it, nigga, your shit crazy.
You can't
know
be
what I'm
from
saying?
here and not know who the fuck Mack Nickels is,
It's
though.
crazy
like,
though.
It don't.
But
it,
I feel like that another thing. My phone to cut you off.
no,
is
go
like,
ahead.
I'm not really into going to these events and shooting these videos and shit. And like I just told y'all, I don't politic with these niggas. So like to know me is to know me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that probably play a big part of it. I might be my own biggest downfall.
Yeah,
You know
but
what
you
I'm
still
saying?
alive
Yeah,
in a
yeah,
city of vultures.
For sure.
And you ain't have to move.
For sure.
And a lot of people have to move from their own city once they get the notoriety and the clout that you have. You know what I'm saying?
I can still move around
You still
too in the
move
streets
around.
by myself. Concerts, I'm popping in.
Yeah,
like real
you
shit.
came here with just one,
my guy, yeah.
you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Which is most people come to. We had a rapper come through. I was like, okay, we can't have your entourage. It's just a podcast. Ain't no gang member. Well, ain't nobody actively shooting here right now.
And we in the birds. Ain't nothing going
Right.
on out
Yeah,
there.
Farmington,
motherfucking
The
thing
response
going.
time great if
Yeah,
anything happen. They gonna be right here.
You ain't gotta worry about it. They
you feel
coming
me?
through. Skills.
I could, by the time I'm done fighting, they'll be
Right now,
outside.
yeah, they ain't
so
got
we
nothing to do.
good.
Them
Fight
niggas,
arguing.
they
Yeah.
waiting on they drinking donuts, eating donuts right now,
they
like waiting
patrolling
on the
right
call.
now, doing nothing.
Yep. So no, this has been a great episode. I'm gonna give everybody a couple minutes wrap up. Tell them where to find you at. Tell them what you got coming out and all that good stuff. We're gonna start with Mack Nickels, the real Mack Nickels.
Yeah.
I just told y'all. But
Yeah,
go
you
ahead.
catch me real Mack Nickels on Instagram, Twitter, Uncle Paulie on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Then I got some shit coming out. Ton Talk Fo. Then I got this motherfucking project. Oh, I got another project about to drop in a couple of days called Girl. Is Get It in real life. You know what I'm saying? So
nice.
I'm about to drop that little EP.
Okay.
Then,
How many songs you looking at?
It's probably gonna be like 4 or 5 on there.
Okay.
Just a little like something to get me through till I can make finish my project.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because people keep asking for music.
Yeah.
I wanna supply them. You know.
And nigga, every time I tag you, they be all on there like legend, goat. Like, bro,
It's crazy.
You really certified out here, dog.
Saying, like, it'd be crazy because like the young hoes like me.
Yeah.
They be going,
And
they
you
be
don't even
rapping
be on
that
the
shit.
internet, dog.
No, they really fucking with me,
You
bro.
barely
Like,
be
I'm
on the internet, bro.
I swear.
That shit crazy.
Bitches like me now.
But they like me though.
That's that little spoon.
Yeah.
That's
And
it,
the list on it. They need you to be
Fuck it.
emotional available.
That's it.
Caesar, go ahead and let them know what you got, brother.
Hey man, I told y'all what I got every year, man. Every day.
Oh,
I
Jesus,
got
here we go.
Jesus.
Here we go.
I got the Lord
Here we go.
on my mind. But listen, if you want to follow me, I told you. Follow Cobain and you might find me. Because I'm not trying to be found.
I don't want you to find him through me.
I like how he moved.
Yeah.
But I'll fuck with you as long as you fuck with us. And no, but keep watching. If it's negative, positive,
Yes.
as long as you're liking,
Subscribing
subscribing,
and sharing.
keep those thumbs up.
Yes,
Even
yes.
if you don't like it,
Thumb
still
down
like
it.
it.
That's fine. You can
Nah,
thumb down
fuck
it.
it. If
You
you
still
thumb
look-
down it, I'ma find your ass, cuz. And we be seeing y'all putting that dumb shit on there. It make us laugh.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes.
You ain't scared of constructive criticism.
Oh, no.
That's cool.
He faced that
That's
shit
a real
head up.
nigga for you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
damn.
Life be lifing, all right? But fuck with us. Keep rocking with us.
Yeah.
We got more to come.
For sure,
Season
for sure.
2 and 3 and 7.
Yeah.
Come on.
Right now we in season 2 for sure. This will be probably episode, I think 6 is airing tonight. You know what I mean? So we are looking into the 3rd season and just trying to grow. We appreciate everybody for liking, subscribing, sticking with us. T-Mail, go ahead.
Don't forget the brand Blessed_Detroiter.
Yeah.
Continue to subscribe. The Cobain Report. Like Mack Nickels said, don't forget your girl. Get it in real life. Shop with us again. Like, comment, subscribe. Keep following us and keep helping us grow.
Yes.
That go like a lot of ways. Don't forget your girl.
Yeah. Because he'll take your girl. So listen. Cobain just dropped a new song called Money in the Bank. It's on iTunes.
I like it, too.
It's a dance record. I'm trying something different. You know what I'm saying? I'm 40 now, so I can't be talking about all the stuff I was talking about. I ain't doing Xannies no more. I ain't on that. So y'all got to get with it.
Because I remember
or
you
get
used to
left.
be in my bag, bro.
You know what I'm saying? So the drugs is all that talk is gone. No more gangster talk. I'm just out here to make them dance and party, as Mac was saying. You know, changing the tempo. You know, but anyway, check out Money in the Bank. I'm Rocc Cobain. This is the gang. Another episode of Cobain Report. Thanks to the real Mack Nickels for stopping up.
For sure.
But as I always say at this time, it's a wrap, bitch. Thank you, brother.
I appreciate
you,
y'all, man.